Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through step by step how to use Adobe Firefly to create stunning graphics and animations completely using AI. So without taking much of our time, let's get started. So to create an account, let's start by coming to anywhere within your search bar, any browser. You can just type in Google and it will bring you over here. You can just go ahead and search for Adobe Firefly, just like so, and hit on enter. This is the first option that comes in Adobe Firefly free generative AI for creatives. Okay, so you can just click on the first one and it's going to land you directly on this page. So you can confirm your location. Okay, I'm in Nigeria at the moment. So you can see your imagination's new best friend. So with Adobe Firefly, you can use generative AI and simple text prompts to create the highest quality output. Okay, beautiful images, text effects, and fresh color palettes. Make all new content from reference images and explore more possibilities more quickly. So this is the platform. You could want to explore and see what kind of platforms or features they have attached, like the text to image, generative fill, the text effects, generative color, 3D to image, and project status. And then they have some upcoming ones. Okay, you can see them down here. Okay, so quite a lot of things here to check. You can just go ahead and explore to see what and what you should look out for. What are the very key features? So at the moment, you can start with the free plan because you get started with 25 monthly generative credits, and then you can subscribe for as much this. Okay, so it's just 5.36 per month. So to create an account, generally, you can come to sign in over here, or you can just go to Get Firefly for free. You can just click on this. So it will bring you the option to sign in. So you can come over here. So you have the option to sign in. You can create an account with Google, with Facebook, or with an Apple account if you have any. Or you can continue with sign in or create an account directly with your username and password. So you can say create an account and it's just going to pop up. You can go ahead and create an account. Okay, so you can just go ahead and sign up either using one of these two, Google, Facebook, or Apple accounts. You can just sign in, use your email address and password to continue. So signing in is very simple. You can just sign in with your account or create an account and sign in, and I'll meet you at the other side. Once you log into the Adobe Firefly, you'll be landed on this very page. At the center here, you can see this is the prompting area where you can type in the image that you want to create. Okay, you can be as detailed as possible as you can. And this write-up that you write here is called a prompt. Okay, what will you dream up today with Firefly? So you could just write anything. You could be as specific as you want. And then once you hit on generate, it's going to generate anything for you, the image that you want. So you can check around and see the different platforms that they have, the different features. You can have, like I earlier explained, the text to image, generative fill, text effects, and the generative recolor, the text template, text to recolor, and even the ones that are upcoming, you'll be able to see them over here. So for example, if you come down here and you see look at what we are dreaming of, the 3D to image and sketch to image and personalized results, you'll be able to look into what they are trying to achieve. And then they have the excellent community. If you want to join their community, you'll be able to see quite a lot of things that the community is currently creating, right? Because like we've explained earlier on, all of the content you find, the images, the design to find in Adobe Firefly are completely free to use. You can use them freely. You can share them. They are copyright free. You don't have any issue. But you can use your own. People can even use your own as well. So you can see quite a number of creations that people have created within the community. They are very active and they are very specific. And if you want to see the prompts that led to those creations, you can just hover over any of the image and you'll be able to see the prompt: smart happy baby with glasses, ultra realistic toddler, city background art. Okay, so you can see what they've created. So you can on your own be able to click on this and you can customize this from using the prompt as an inspiration to create your own. Okay, so just to have an idea, any kind of prompt you like, you can just hover over it and you'll be able to see the prompt that generated that image directly. So you can on your own see how we can create inspirations from. And if you favorited And if you've liked any and you've put it as part of your favorites, you'll be able to find it over here. Right now, I don't have any, but you can start any that you want. And then you can check out the About and the Help Center. They have a very vibrant community also in Discord. Once you click on this, you'll be able to join their Discord community. And they have quite a number of things also that you can enjoy while in the Discord. Okay, so you can see it over here, Adobe Firefly. So quite a lot of things that you can learn from the Discord. There's so many people that you can connect with and you'll be able to see what they are doing, actually learn about them and see what are some of the things that you can understand. So these are announcements. This is new in Firefly. Whatever is happening, you'll be able to keep yourself up to date. So it's always easy. It's always best to join the Firefly community or Discord, because even if you have issues, you can be able to send in updates and you will be able to hear the comments or guidance from the fellow community members. It's really, really a wonderful thing to join the community. So, and then we can check out the other features from here, like your account, how many credits you have left or what have you used so far. You'll be able to know, and you can manage your account. You can set out the preferences in terms of language and so on. And then you can always have the submit an idea or a bug or anything. This is complain or we want to read Firefly about. And then you can check out what's new on Firefly. You can see the image to model. This is just to keep you up to date, generative match, and then photo settings and prompt suggestions and so on. You can have the different kind of link sharing from Firefly. These are new things that I just introduced in Adobe Firefly. So you can always get to learn about them from here. So coming back to the home, this is the place, like I said, where you just type in whatever you want and you can click on generate to generate the image that you want, depending on what you have described. So let me tell you a bit about prompts and how you should be able to learn how to generate prompts. Prompts are a way to provide some guidance and inspiration for generating images in Adobe Firefly. A prompt can be a word, it could be a phrase, it could be a sentence, or even a question that describes the desired image that you want to create. Okay, so you can just type it in that particular box that you have and it's going to help you to generate that image. There is no fixed template for writing prompts, but there are some general tips that you can use and examples that can help you craft effective and creative prompts. Okay, so some of the tips are, for example, the first one, you have to be very specific and clear about what you want to see in the image and avoid vague or ambitious terms, okay, that could lead to different interpretations. So just be as specific as you want. The second one could be use descriptive and sensory language to evoke the mood, the atmosphere. Just describe the details of the image. For example, you could say instead of a forest, okay, which is too generic, you could say, could you write a misty forest with sunlight filtering through the trees? Okay, so this is very specific as regards what you want, and you'll be amazed by what you're going to see as a result. Okay, then you can use keywords that are relevant to the theme that you're going to create. The theme in general, or the style of the image. Okay, so for example, if you want to generate a fantasy image, you could use words like dragon or castle or magic or sword. Okay, just to be very specific about what you want to describe. And then the next thing is you can use punctuation and capitalization just to be specific as you can. So for example, you could use commas, dashes, colons to indicate different parts of the scene or different objects in the image that you're trying to describe. These are things that can help you in writing a better prompt, okay? And then you can experiment with different formats, okay? Structures, different formats and structures for your prompt. You could use a single word, a list of words, or a sentence, or a question, or even a dialogue, or a story as your prompt. Okay, so you can just be as specific as you can. So let's see an example of some prompts that you can write on your own. So let's take in this example. She opened the door and saw him standing there with a bucket of roses and a smile. Okay, so this is very specific. Okay, so let's kind of try this and see what we're going to get as a result. So let's try this as a prompt. She opened the door and saw him standing there with a bucket of roses and a smile. So let's generate to see what we're going to get as a result of this. All right, so you can see Right now, this is very, very specific, and she saw the rose, she opened the door, and she had a smile on her face. So this is how detailed you could be. You could be very detailed, and you can have it exactly. Only that the face of the guy that brought the flowers is not shown here. Once you log into your account, you can come over from the home tab. You can come to text to image. You can just click on generate, and it's going to bring you over to this very platform. Now, one thing you'll notice also, quite a number of images have been created over here. So you can just navigate around to see, just to have an inspiration into what kind of images were created. You can see very many of them. And like I said in the previous class, all of these images are free to use and share and reshare if you're interested. They're copyright free. You can use them for anything, okay? And the good thing about them is that once you hover over any of them, you'll be able to see the points, the kind of points that leads to its creation, okay? So let's say this one, you can see right now, once you hover over, you'll be able to see cat patting a crystal ball, and you can see it directly created. So you just have the option to play around, to just move around and be able to see fantastic images that you can easily use, okay? You can derive your own inspiration from this, and then you can start using them directly. So for example, I can pick in this. You can see this is hedgehog, knight holding a sword. So you can, for example, click to edit it, or click to just take a look at the different variations that it has. First of all, you can know that hedgehog, knight holding a sword. You can change it from hedgehog if you are interested to maybe keep a fine dog, okay, holding a sword, okay. You can say a fine dog holding a sword. You can see even funny portrait of orchids, or girl in the old city, photo of the dark. You could just see some ideas that you're giving. So let's say ready to fight, ready for war, for example. So you just added some things, just using the inspiration from the image. And over here, we didn't talk about this. There are different kind of controls that you can have over here. For example, the model, you use Firefly image 2. You can change the aspect ratio. You can change this if you're interested. You can change the aspect ratio from the landscape, or from the 1:1. You can use landscape or portrait or square, depending, or widescreen 16:9. Depending on your choice. And you can change the content type from here. Maybe you want an art instead of a photo, okay? But what is more realistic is the photo, not the art. The art will just look like a painting, depending. And then the style, you can change the strength or the about. You can change a lot of things, and you can upload your image for guidance during the creation. Okay, so you can upload a sample image that you can use as guidance. And then you can have different kind of effects, okay? Popular movements, themes, techniques. You can see quite a number of them that you can use to specify based on what you are trying to create. But you can be very detailed, and you can come to advanced to see many more settings that you can exclude things from the image. These are negative prompts. You can exclude certain things. Don't include maybe so details from the image. You can do all that from here. You can set the color and the tone also from here directly if you're interested. You can set the lighting and the composition. You can check and set all of them from here. And you can check on auto settings, which is the one that is the best during any kind of creation. So let's try to see how we can generate this, okay? So look at the styles that we have: clear styles, photo, and fantasy. So let's try to generate, having changed or updated the prompt from this hedgehog to a fine dog. So let's click on generate, and let's see whether it's going to give us what we have altered. All right, so you can see we have the same dog, okay? So we have changed it from the hedgehog to now a dog carrying a sword and ready for war. You can see different variations. It has given us 4 different variations on the dog, very much ready to go for war. Okay, I kind of like this one, so we can go with this. So once you select any image, one of the things I want to show you is that you have the option to start it. When you start this, you'll be able to find it in your favorites. You can view the favorite from here and you'll be able to see this dog listed. And you have the option to click on this. Now you have so many options, like you can download this image with just one click. You can copy the link and you copy the image, or edit this in Adobe Express. Okay, I'll show you how to edit the image in Adobe Express. It's very, very simple. We just cover some of the basics in this same tutorial. All right, you can submit to Firefly Gallery, or you can send it to your own library. But for now, let me see. We can just go ahead and download this, and you just read some of this and just go ahead and say okay. And you can see right now it's been downloaded. You can just click, and with just one click, be able to see the image. And what I like the most about the images is that they are very, very nice and they are of high quality. Take a look at this. How clear the images are. Very, very nice and very well generated. So that's one of the beauties of Adobe Firefly. So so you can see, you can check out the different variations from here directly. Once you're up, you can say okay to this, and you can refresh. You can add more details, and you can still regenerate if you're interested. Okay, so let's go back one more time to be able to see whether we can generate our own fresh image using this Adobe Firefly. So this is still on text to image. We can just come over here, and if you click, and let's say we generate something very simple. Picture of cat wearing a school bag. So like we said, in the details of the prompt, you have to be as specific as you can. Okay, wearing a school bag with an eyeglasses and drinking coffee. So we can say drinking coffee in a beach. Okay, so you can be as specific as you want. A picture of a cat wearing a school bag with an eyeglasses and drinking coffee in a beach. So this, you can see how many details we have put as regards the image that we want. Let's see how it is going to help us to generate this. All right, so you can see fantastically it has generated the image. One, it is very well in the beach, and it is carrying a school bag in each of the cases, and then it's drinking coffee with the eyeglasses. You can see well generated and well lit. This is very, very fantastic. I kind of like this, and you can change it from the photo also to the art if you're interested, but I would like to change this maybe to widescreen, and all you need is just to select widescreen, and then you can regenerate again. So it's going to give you widescreen instead of the normal one that you have, because sometimes I prefer the widescreen. And you can see within seconds, it is now generating our image. It is regenerating. Look at how beautiful this is. You can click to be able to see the details of it, see the glaring look, and look at how clear it is, and so on. So you can see this one enjoying the beach. You have these humans swimming using the boat. And then you see these guys using the ferry, and then you have this one enjoying the fresh air of the beach. Only that, so at some point, this trend is too much, and it doesn't look very much realistic. You can temper with that as well in terms of the strength and intensity. You can be able to reduce that. So you can see right now you have the option to rate this result or report if you have any issue. And then you can start this. I kind of like this. And then you can go ahead and download this for your own use. Okay, so you can go ahead and download it, and then you can say continue to this. I see it's just been downloaded. Look how clear and fantastic this is going to be. You see, very, very clear and very bright. Okay, so you can use this to generate fantastic images. And the good side of it is that you can use your own image as a guide through the creation process. Okay, and if you want to edit, you can come over here. You can click and edit it in the Generative Fill, which we are going to look in detail how to edit photos within the Generative Fill. And you can show similar. If you have any similar, you can regenerate something similar, and you can use style reference. Okay, and you can apply filters and adjustments to the editing, so you can do all this. And you can remove background with just a simple click, or add text to this, if you are interested. Okay, so this you can do very, very easily if you want to. Like in some cases, you may want to have a YouTube thumbnails. You can generate YouTube thumbnails using this feature, and you can add in your text very, very nicely. Okay, so you can, for example, it's going to take you to Adobe Express, where you can edit this and make it a thumbnail. It's very nice and very fantastic. You can go ahead and edit this, and maybe instead of a cat, you can make it a dog, for example, and with just a simple click, it's just going to change it and give you a dog with this much beauty. Okay, so let's just give some seconds and see what it's going to create for us. You can see within just a single click, it has retained the details of the coffee, the eyeglasses, the school bag, and then the beach. And you can see it has generated an image, but this time around with a dog. So you can be creative. Go ahead and try on your own. See what kind of detail you can put and see how you can prompt in and see that the amazing result that you're going to generate using the Adobe Firefly. Or you can go ahead and save the art. Once you click on art and say generate, it's going to give you another version, but then using the art style, okay, the content style. All right, so you can see I kind of don't like the art sometimes because it doesn't look so realistic, but you can see the results that you're going to get. So it all boils down to what you are looking for, what you are trying to create. So to start with, you can come all the way to the generative fill over here and click on generate, and you're brought into this very platform. So you can have some inspiration of what people have worked on. You can see these are different images that people have actually worked on. You can, on your own, decide to select on any, view the sample and see how you can select certain things and change. So for example, and at the top here, you can use a brush to remove objects. So generally, you can use a brush to remove objects or paint in new ones. To get started, select a sample, accept, or upload an image. So you can upload your own image if you want to. So let's select a sample image to view a sample. For example, this one, and can insert something. So for example, we can select on any, can select, come over here, select the settings. You can reduce the size of the brush, okay? And then you just select on anywhere. So for example, I want to remove this place, and then probably I want to replace it with something, let's say a shark. Okay, so a shark, I want to see a shark over there. So with just one click, you will see it is going to replace those small fish with a shark in that location. So it is as easy as that, and it's going to give us different varieties that we could choose from. All right, so you can see it is very, very specific. You can see this is the first variety. You can see, you can click. You can see right now we have another shark replaced directly. Okay, this is another shark, but I kind of like this one. It's much more realistic and it's very easy to understand. So we can keep this one. So in our picture right now, we have a shark underneath the sea with this much beauty. Okay, so you can remove anything by just using the insert, or you can remove something. For example, you can come over here, select this, and you can come over and just select this guy. I might just say remove, and it's just directly going to remove that fish from that location. It's as easy as that. So it does the magic so wonderfully, and it will adjust the image so you won't have to face any problem. So you can see right now it has removed, and we even know that it has removed something from there. So see the different variations of what we have. Okay, so you can use the pan tool. The pan tool actually enables you to move around within. You can use the pan tool to move your image across and to zoom in and out directly. So you can all the way, once you're done with your editing, so you can come to this place and you can click to just download the image. We can just click and continue, and it's just going to download the image from very fast. You can see it's just being downloaded very clear and very fast. You can see all our details. It has removed the image and it has added the fish, the shark that we just asked it to. And you come to these three dots to check out to apply filters and remove background and add text if you're interested. For all of them, they have to take you to the Adobe Express, which we are going to cover in brief through this tutorial. Okay, so this is a sample of how we can use the generative fill within the existing images within Adobe Firefly. So let's go back one more time, and then let's try to see how we can import our own image and see what we can do to play around with it. So you can come to upload image over here, and you just navigate to wherever you have the image. Okay, like in my own case, I have it in this Adobe Firefly masterclass, this one, and you can see it over here, pixels. This guy enjoying this drink. Okay, so you can see I have his image. So you can do quite a lot from here. You can see his image very detailed and very clear. So maybe at this point I want to remove this cup from here. So all you need is just to click for remove, and then you can select the area, this one. I just want it to be removed directly. Okay, so once I say remove, it's going to remove it very nice and fast. Okay, you can see it has removed it, and it has adjusted the text a little bit. You can see it has given us different variations, but I kind of like this one because it's more realistic and it has given us a fantastic look. So you choose the one to keep. I kind of like to keep this one, so that's it. So if you want, you can insert things on your own. Maybe insert something. For example, if you click on this, and then maybe you can select this place, and let's say I want to insert a camera here. Okay, so what do you want to insert? Maybe let's say a camera. Okay, so we can click on insert, generate, and it's going to insert a camera over there. Okay, so you can see the detail. The whole idea is for you to understand how you can use the generative fill to add in different kind of features to your image, and then to remove or to enhance it in general. And you can see right now it has added a camera to our image. Okay, you can see it very clearly. You can see the different variations, and I think I kind of like this one because it looks a bit much more realistic and a good camera as well. So you can see how it has added the camera. So let's say at this point I want to keep this one. I've removed that cup, I've added a camera, and let's say I want to remove the background of this guy because I don't like it. It looks like a bush, but then with the blurry background, I don't like it. So let's remove it. So you can see we have removed the background, and if you want, we can add him to be in a beach. So let's say a beach. Okay, so let's say with beach as the background. Okay, so let's generate this and see it has really done a fantastic job in removing the background. So let's see what is going to come up with. All right, so you can see this is quite wonderful, and you can see the details. Even though it might not be a total beach, but it looks so much realistic. It has even changed the chair, and it keeps the camera and the other features. Now, the last thing that I may want to add, so let's say we can, okay, so see another variation. This variation gives us the guy sitting directly in the beach, and you can see this one also, maybe probably in the beach, I don't know, but I like this one, so we're going to keep this. So another thing, I may just want to insert, I want to add an eyeglasses to him over here, sunglasses, okay? So we can still be at the insert. So I can come to his face and just click and drag. And right now I can just go ahead and add maybe sunglasses. Okay, so we can click on generate, and it's going to generate with the sunglasses for us. So the whole idea is just for you to know that you can add things, you can remove things, and you can pan around and adding features and remove features as you so wish through this Adobe Firefly. It's very, very nice. And you can see it has added a very fantastic glasses to this guy. He's looking more hands-on than you think. You can see the first variation, the second variation, another type of glasses, and the third variation. I think I kind of like the first one. Okay, it looks much more better and realistic. First one or the last one? Okay, let's go with the first one. So you can see right now our image is complete with the camera and the beach, and then this. So you're free to go ahead and tweak your image to however you want to create the image that you want based on your imagination from your intuition. It's very, very easy. So you can go ahead and download this, and it's just going to be downloaded in your computer. Very, very fast and very nice with the same quality like we've explained earlier. The only thing is that the sizes used to be very big. And that's understandable because of the quality that you're having in the image. Okay, so this is fantastic, and I think this does it on, or you can share directly. You can share in Adobe Express, and then you can submit to your gallery, and you can copy the image for external use if you're interested. So to start with, you can come to the text effects over here and click on generate as usual, and it's going to bring you over to this platform. If you want to know about this platform, you can come over here and click. You can see it allows you to generate effect from text prompts. To get started, select any sample and you'll be able to see what it is all about. You can collapse this. And this is the generating area. This is the text that you want to add the style in, and you can put in the text and then you can put in the styling. For example, when you look at this, you can see that this is pizza. And when you look at the picture, it truly looks like a pizza. Okay, so you can look at this one. And this is puffy quilt. You can see this is flower. What kind of flower is flower lace? You can see it. It looks very nice. and this is it. So many things, so many different kind of style. This is folk embroidered fabric, so you can see of different types. You can see this is realistic tiger fur. Okay, so this is realistic tiger fur, and it looks very, very nice and interesting. So you can on your own write your own and see how you can change it directly. So let's say we can start with writing something, happy birthday, for example, and you want to write in it maybe lions fur. So let's say lions, realistic lion fur. Okay, fur. Okay, and then you can just go ahead and click on generate and just give it some seconds, and you can see our wording happy birthday, and then you're going to see the feature coming up directly. And I think this is really nice. This is lion's fur, and it looks realistic, and you can see you can change from the different varieties that you have. You can change to this one, probably if this is what you're interested in. Yeah, I think it all boils down to you. So you can see part of the lions, you can see it over here. So it's really, really easy and nice to create text with these prompts and with this much detail. You can add as many things as you want, and you can refresh. You can just say lions fur, or you can say cat's fur. Okay, so let's say cat's fur here, and you can say generate. It's going to generate it with the cat's fur, even though you didn't specify what color or they are, but it gives us a realistic cat's fur. You can see. So this is how wonderful and perfect it can be. And you can be able to play around with the features of the text from here. You have sample prompts. If you want to use sample prompts, you can just select on any of them and see what you can use. Over here, you can check out the different varieties like we explained. You can check out the different multiple varieties to see which one you like and which one would you like to keep. Okay, so let's say we go with this, and if you want, you can explore more options from here. Like we've explained earlier, you can download, you can copy the image, you can submit to Firefly Gallery or edit in Adobe Express or save to your gallery if you're interested. And then over here, these are sample prompts that you can see. This is flowers, this is snake, this is driftwood, and so on. You can see them of different types. You can view all if you want to see the different types. And then this is the matching type. The one that we have is the medium, but you can have tight. You can have loose. For example, if you say tight, is going to regenerate this, and you're going to have the wordings or the letters a bit tighter than the way we have it at the moment. Because right now it is on medium. Okay, so you can see they are a bit tighter, they're a bit closer, and you can check out the different varieties. And then we have the different fonts. Right now is Acumen Pro. This is the font style. We have the other font style, font family to choose from. This is Polar. And this is Voltage. I kind of like this Voltage tool, so let's give it a try to see. It can be more specific with the Voltage. Okay, so you can see how much of the features you are changing. You are changing the match shape. You can change the font style, and you're changing. For example, right now we'll go with this normal color. You can change the background color. So you can see right now this is the bold Voltage. So you can change the font style to any style of your choice. And then the background color, right now it is set to transparent. If you have a specific background color, for example, I want it to be purely yellow or this much yellow, I can select and I can regenerate this. And you can see right now with just a simple click, it has changed the background to yellow. So depending on you, what kind of background you're targeting, and you can just go ahead and click and generate. And you can see if you have that background generated easily. I think I kind of like this. This is much better. So you can see, and you can change the text color in cases if you want to be very specific. You don't want the field to be this of a cat. If you want it to be maybe to carry a specific color, you can go ahead and select that color, and with just one click, it's going to change the field color of the text. Okay, to replace it with the false color. Okay, so I think you can see it has added or blended it with that color that you've selected. If you select black also, it's going to give you another variation of the color. So you can see you can go ahead and vary the selections. So that's the properties, the different properties that you can add to come up and have a better text. So even this one, you can see right now we have the color just blended a little bit with the black. But then you can go ahead and say remove the black. You just want realistic cats, maybe white or something. Okay, so the key thing is to understand that you can explore these smart features and you can be able to enroll. So this snake, so we can say holographic, it is going to be your birthday, but then with this much detail. So using the sampling prompt, you can see holographic snake skin with small shiny scales. Okay, so you can just go ahead and click on create, and it's just going to create from the sample prompt, the one that you have assigned to your text. All right, so you can see with the smaller scales, but this is the snake skin. You can check out different variations if you're interested. I kind of like this one. So once you like it, you can just go ahead and click on, but let me make it a plain background without, so the background, I want it to be transparent. I can just generate again. So you can see, very nice. Okay, come over here and click on download and just go ahead and say download, and it's going to download it for you directly. Okay, and you can just click here to be able to see what you have created. Very, very nice. And to easily copy it because it is backgroundless and paste it somewhere. For example, if you want to select this, probably you can come to your PowerPoint, create a new slide and just paste it here. And you can see right now it is pasted very, very nicely. You can see it very fantastically done. So you can just select, you can see it very, very clear without a background. So that's the beauty of it. You can use it anywhere. So Generative Recolor enables you to generate color variations of your vector artwork from a detailed text description. So within the text description, you generate different kind of variations. So let's go ahead and click on start to kickstart. The first thing is you can see that over here, generate color variations of your vector artwork. To get started, select a sample asset or upload an SVG file. Okay, scalable vector graphics. Okay, it's a type of file that you must bring. It supports only that type of file. So if you have an image, for you to be able to use the generative coloring, you have to convert it into an SVG. I'll show you how to do that within Adobe Express, and it's completely free of charge. So let's select any image, any sample image. For example, this one, we can just select it and you can see it over here. And this is a sample prompt that you have. This is the SVG file. This is a sample prompt, blue, purple, and green. And you'll be able to see the images over here. Now you can upload your own SVG file, and these are sample prompts. For example, you can select on this Summer by the Sea, and you can just go ahead and click on generate, and it's going to generate it for you, taking these color palettes as sample prompts. So Summer by the Sea, the average color within that vicinity that used to happen, that's the color that it's going to give you. So you can see these are the colors that you have based on the prompts that you have. You can always refresh, and you can check out the coloration, other colorations over here. You can preserve black and white if you want to preserve during the recoloring, and the default, the harmony, you can set in the harmony, but I always like to keep it at default. But then you have, when you have your creations, you can always hover over it and you can change from the available prompts, prominent colors that you have. You can always reshuffle the color from this. You can just click and it's going to give you another color based on the prominent colors that you have over here. So you can keep reshuffling until you get the exact color that you want. And you can just go ahead and click on this to kind of download the image directly, or you can copy the image, or you can edit it in Adobe Express directly from here. Okay, so this is a sample. Let's try to see how we can upload our own image and then try to see how we can create it, recreate, change the coloration indirectly. So let's go back here. So this gives us the opportunity to upload, but then it has to be an SVG file. So when we click, it has to be that the file that you're going to use is an SVG file. Okay, let's go to Google and let's search for convert SVG, or let's say PNG to SVG, Adobe Express. Because I always like their own conversion. It's very, very fine, and it does a fantastic job. So you click the first one and you can go ahead and upload your image. And once you upload the image, it's just going to do the conversion for you pretty fast. So you can just go ahead, select on this, and then go ahead and select any PNG file. So let's say we may want to go with this. Well, let's go with something like this and just go ahead and click on open. This is a PNG file. Give it some seconds and it's going to upload it and then convert it for you into an SVG file. So you can go ahead and directly upload it into the Adobe Firefly coloring generative AI. Okay, so right now it has finished the conversion. You can just go ahead and click on download, and it's going to download this file in SVG. You can see it, SVG, and if you just click to have a preview, this is a SVG file. You can see it, SVG. So let's go back to our Adobe Firefly platform. So you can upload an SVG file. Go to downloads. You'll be able to see it over here. This is an SVG file. So click on upload. And then you can give it your own description. For example, describe the color palettes that you want to generate. So let's say receive evening view with dimmed sunlight. You could generate something like this. Go ahead and click on generate. Okay, so you can see you have generated very fantastic images. Okay, the view in the sea evening with the dimmed sunlight as we have described. Okay, so you are free to add in different kind of things, and then if you like from the different variations, you can see we have 4 different variations and very fantastic views. I kind of like this one. Okay, this is much better. So we can go ahead and click on download to download it. Click on download, click on continue, and then just have it downloaded. Okay, and the best part of it is that it is downloading also in SVG, so you can see it. You can just double click to open it. All right, so you can see the clarity and everything. All right, so you can go ahead and try out with your own. You can check out the variations of the different color and come over here. Can click to see other variations as well based on the prominent colors that you have. You can keep shuffling, carry shuffle to see if you have other variations that might resonate with you. So it's all boils down to you to go in and then try to see how you can regenerate things and see how you can play around with the features. Okay, so all it takes is for you to describe what you want to create, and this AI tool, the Adobe Firefly, can help you to generate a template for usage in different platforms, maybe social media or thereabout. So to start with, all you need is to come down to text to template over here and click on try in Adobe Express, because this feature is available in Adobe Express. As a matter of fact, most of the features that we've covered in this course are equally available on Adobe Express. So if you can come to Adobe Express, you can still have access to all of them. You can see you have the text to image, generative field, text templates that we've used, and even text effects. All of them are available here, which means you can generate your content from here, and you can do some very basic editings to the content right here in Adobe Express. So to start with, because our own target today is in this class is text to template, so we can just come all the way to text to template. Over here you can write anything of your choice. So let's start by saying give me a poster on how to use ChatGPT. Okay, a poster on how to use ChatGPT. So you can just go ahead and click on generate, and it's going to give you an idea of the poster that you're going to use. Okay, so we can refine things as we move on, just like we've done in the other prompts and the other features. So we can still learn to refine things on our own. Okay, so you can see this one it has given us some fantastic ones. You can see this one is getting started ChatGPT guide with this picture and unlock the power of ChatGPT today. I think this is very nice. You can see this one also with much detail. Okay, you can see this one as well. So you can see them. If you like, you can come down here and say generate more results, so you can have more options to choose from. Okay, you can have more results as regards this. Okay, so you can see these are other ones. You can just go ahead, maybe depending, if you don't like what you're seeing, you can decide to change it or you can improve. But I like the ones that include the robot or something like this, so we can easily adjust. Okay, because ChatGPT is an AI thing, so we may want to include the details to be in AI, to include AI. But then one thing I want to point out is this is a poster that is just generated. If you have a specific need, for example, an Instagram square post, you can say generate an Instagram square post for me, and it's going to generate that for you. If you want Facebook post, you can generate Facebook post or a flyer. If you have a specific flyer that you want to generate, you can just select, and it's going to be a flyer this time around. So let's say I want Instagram Square post and a poster on how to use ChatGPT. Probably we can say use a robot as the image. Okay, use robot as the image. Let's see how precise this is going to be, whether it's going to give us something robotic in the imagery. And one thing you should pay attention to is that you can see that it has adopted the Instagram poster. So you can see right now we have gotten the results very nicely prepared and with the robot as we have asked it. And then one thing we could do again, we can see different variations from this. You could just click and it's going to give us another variations of that particular one that we've selected, and maybe probably make our selections from those. We can now see different available variation. But left to me, I would like to go with something like this. Let's go with something like this because it's simple and it contains the robots. Okay. And then down here, you can select, and let's say we're going to select this, and automatically it's going to open in the Adobe Express so that you can just go ahead and load. So that is going to be our template, and it's now off being prepared for editing. So you can just go ahead and edit it and even download it using the same Adobe Express. All right, so you can see now everything has been loaded. Okay, so if you like, you can go ahead and adjust anything. You can change anything. For example, you can select this and you can remove this section because I don't want it to have this coming soon. You can just select and delete. And Talk Smart, I want it to have something different. For example, I want to say ChatGPT. Yeah, and I want to select this and make it for beginners. Okay, ChatGPT for beginners. Probably I may want to move this one here, or we can make it down here. All right, so it looks kind of complete. Yeah, so something like this. And I may want to change the color of this text because right now it's not fully visible. You can select it, and then you can come to fill color over here, and you can change it maybe to white. White may not be good. Let's say we have other variations, additional color from here. So let's say custom color. So probably something like a red color might do a certain thing. I'm not sure. Okay, probably we keep it at black, but then we can increase the size and select everything and bold it, and then probably we can increase the size in Adobe. Okay, make it bigger. So you can see right now, I think it's okay. Okay, with this coloration. Okay, so ChatGPT for beginners, and they see the illustrations are quite nice. So if you want, these are available templates. You may decide to view all. These are pictures, photos that you may want to use. If you are interested in any, you can click to have the view complete. And then over here, you have video footage. Okay, you can access all of them from here, or on your own, you can come over to these sites and access some of them. For example, my stuff is where I keep all of my things, the folders I'm working on, all of my project. I can save it over here in this platform. This is where I save everything. You can have your folders and everything. Okay, over here you have a range of templates, all the available templates. As regards this one, you can see popular templates that you can use to enhance your work as well. And then you can see media, all the media that you have uploaded or you want to upload, you can upload them directly from here, and you can have access to some of them also from here. Okay, so this is uploading from this device, and if you have them, they are usually classified photos, videos, and audios. You can have access to all of them directly like this. With just a simple click, you will have access to them, and you can easily drag and drop to add to your image or your content. So these are my videos. These are photos. Okay, so these are photos. You can just upload any if you have anything from your drive. Maybe let's say I want to add a logo to this. It's a logo, maybe something small. I can just search for something. Let me just create. Okay, so let's say I have this logo. Okay, so I want to select it and just bring it in. And you can see I've just brought it in. You can select it and you can come to the edge over here, select and drag, and you can resize it and make it smaller and probably put it somewhere. Okay, just to signify that this is part of my brand. So you can import anything, okay, and add to this as part of your editing. And over here you have the text. This is where you bring in different kind of text. Like now we'll have this text. We'll have seen how to adjust it, and then you can on your own try to add different kind of text also from there. There are different templates as regards text, even phrases, paragraphs. If you have any that you are targeting, you can easily select and use it. Okay, sometimes you may want to use something like this. Just drag and drop with this brush effect. You can select this probably and delete this. For example, you can edit this and say for beginners, and then we can make it smaller, because when you have the text in the background, it's usually very nice and very visible to see. Okay, so you can see right now we made this smaller, and we can select the brush also and make it smaller from here, and then we can select everything, probably and bring it down, or we can size it to change it and make it 2024. Select it with Control A and come over here. You can see you can change the font family. Okay, I've changed the font, the styling, regular, and then you can probably increase the size and the resolution. Let's increase this to fill up this space. Okay, so you can see right now we have ChatGPT for Beginners 2024. It's just a normal one. Okay, so over here, this is text. You can add any, and you can customize it however you want it. If you have any specific elements that you want to add, starting from leaves to brushes of different types, you can see they are of different types if you have, because right now we have some brushes. That's why it's giving us some suggestions, elements, and then you can have frames, can have illustrations and so on. So you can just go ahead and explore and see which one or what you need to work with. These are grids. If you have anything to do with grids, you can easily add, and then you can easily be able to customize your images accordingly. And then you have add-ons and some premium features. Okay, so these are the basic things you will have. And then up here you have the sizing. You can change the size of the poster that you have. You can change the size, the height and the width. You can change it directly from here. Okay, and then you have this theme. If you want to change it, the overall theme of the poster. These are color palettes. Okay, when you select on any, it's going to overall change the looks of this text. If you select, you have we can change the overall theme of the looks. So we can select everything, and then we can change the theme directly. These are color palettes again. Like I said, you can select and change the theme, and it's going to change directly, just like that. Okay, so you can see, I think this one is better. I kind of like it this way. Then we have the background color. If you want to change the background color, you can change the background color on your own, and so on. And then this is translate. Rather later you can actually learn how to use translate. So this is very basic, how to add things and how to maneuver things around within the editor. So you have other things from there. If you want to create a reel or a video or your brand at your fingertips, you can check out all of these. Add collaborations. If you want to collaborate with your people, or you want to schedule your social posts from here, you can always do that. And then you can add for collaboration, invite people to join you and collaborate. Now, once you're done, maybe assuming we like what we see from here, you can go ahead. There are two options. You can share directly. In sharing, you can share on all of these social media platforms, for example, on Pinterest or on X or Twitter or Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or TikTok. You can share directly. Once you have those accounts, you log in via this same account. So once you click, it will pop up for you to log in, and once you log in, you can be able to share content directly. So you can schedule the post if you don't want to post it now, publish to web, or invite for collaborations. You can invite people also from here. And alternatively, which is another way, is you can just go ahead and download the content. So you become all the way here and download. You can specify the format, is it PNG, JPEG, or PDF that you want to download. Let's say we'll go with PNG, okay, and then you can just select and download, and then it's going to download for you directly, okay. So You can see right now it's been downloaded. You can just click here, and because it's an Instagram post, you can see it. You can just click and you can see it over here. It's been downloaded. Now, one thing I like is the resolution, actually very, very high resolution. That's one good thing about Adobe pictures or images or downloads in general. You'll see them with a lot of clarity. Take a look at this one. Very, very clear. Very, very clear as regards what you are looking for to see. All right. So basically, you can just go ahead and give it a try. Try to see how you can generate the template from the homepage, and then you come over here and do your basic editings, okay, from the text to image, and then you can come here and edit accordingly. So this concludes this tutorial about how to use Adobe Firefly with most of its features. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.